No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you. This door is open. This door right here, this door is open to you. Is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Melbourne, a positive path for spiritual living. We want to affirm that something good, something wonderful is going to happen to you today because you made the decision to be here and celebrate the God of your understanding. Please stand and join us in singing our opening song for the month of November, I'm So Grateful I'm Alive. Sunshine, your eyes, dewdrops, fireflies. I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 Yeah. Your voice, waterfall, thrush song, coyote call. Oh yeah, I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 Yeah. Your hug, sweet kiss, holding hands in blind bliss. Oh yeah, I'm so grateful I'm alive. 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 Yeah, the shadows I conceal, endeavor to reveal another part of me, embracing all that I foresee. Yeah, yeah, cut grass, jasmine blue. Please stay standing. Let's affirm our why statement. We love and accept ourselves and others and heal our world. Please greet your neighbor, hugs, handshakes. If there's someone you don't know, make a point of getting to know them in this next minute or so. Offer a hug, stick your hand out if you're not a hugger. Find out someone's name that you don't know or remember. All right, let's find our seats, please. And we're going to invite our guest minister today, Reverend Beth Head, to come and open our service with prayer.
I hear the sweet sound of Stoney playing the organ. And we've had that, I'm so grateful I'm alive. And we've greeted our neighbors, and now we take a deep breath. And we feel the calm, and we feel the peace, and we say, here we are, God. Here we are, right here, right now. We are you. We are one. And we love it. And so it is. Amen.
And now we'll take a moment and bless our children, not only the children of this ministry who are across the hall in Sunday school, but all the children around the world. So let's rub the hands together, get some energy going, and send it across the hall and all around the earth. And we're looking for our children's blessing on the screen. There it is. Children, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. All right, and now we have Beth Lambden to read the daily word for us this morning.
Good morning, Unity in Melbourne. Oh, it's nice to see you all. And hello to everybody online. Glad that you've joined us this morning. So, November 9th, 2025. And the word today is glory. So I'm going to ask you to read with me at the end the phrase that may be up on the screen. So, I am blessed to be part of the glory of God. I am a spiritual being, a glorious expression of God. As I live more fully into my divine nature, I better recognize my unity with life. Looking around me, I see the beautiful diversity of humanity. I also appreciate the vast variety of creatures on earth. Whether of earth, sky, or water, all creatures are glorious components of the universe. I give thanks for each one. I turn my attention inward. The glory of God within me is an inner kingdom where beautiful and loving thoughts live. Kindness, warm memories, inspired motivation, and peace. As I bring my attention to the realm of my consciousness, I create within me a world of majesty, splendor, and wonder that I also find in the world all around me. As I do, I discover the glory of God everywhere. And this is from Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. The heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork. So would you please join me with, I am blessed to be part of the glory of God.
Thank you, Beth. And now we'll prepare for a time of meditation. So you can sing along if you know it, or feel free to just close your eyes, settle in, take some deep breaths. The world is talking, drowning out my voice. How can I hear myself with all this noise? But all this confusion just disappears when I find a quiet place where I can
And that's our desire, to hear one clear voice, to be able to distinguish the voice that's inside of us, that voice of spirit. I invite you to be comfortable in your chairs. You can close your eyes if we wish, or leave them open, it doesn't matter. And I'd invite you to move your attention to your heart space. It may mean that you need to touch your heart to be aware of it. We just breathe into our heart space. And there's an exercise that we use when we move our attention to our heart space to become fully attuned to that place of love. I invite you to think of something that you really appreciate, that you are very grateful for. It may be a place, maybe a person. It might be a pet. Something that brings you joy. And just feel the sensation of gratitude. Really let that feeling permeate your being. I'm holding in my heart this community because I so appreciate it, because I so love it. I think of the faces over time, the people who have shared their love. And I feel such an overwhelming sense of gratitude and love. Find that place of gratitude and love for yourself. And as you feel that, know that this is your experience of God. This is God at work. This is the whole Spirit of God within you. Love, expressing. It's a feeling. It's a place of being. It's a place that when we settle here, we can truly hear that one clear voice. I would invite you to move your attention to your feet and feel grounded. Just feel that the energy of the earth through the bottoms of your feet, right through the building of this floor down into the earth. Just feel that you are sending energy down and that the earth is sending energy up, and that you are totally grounded. You're totally one with all that is. And we move our attention to our belly. And I invite you to breathe deep and feel your belly rising and falling as you breathe. This place, this where we call our gut. We say we have gut instinct. This is a place that has no words, but it has feelings. And we can trust the feelings that we get from this place. If we left here this morning with nothing else, we can know that we have been in touch with the places where we can hear and feel God, where we can hear and feel our true voice, one with God. Rest in that feeling for a moment. The wonderful part about being in this peaceful space is that we can always come back. There is nothing to prevent us from coming back to this place where we truly can hear one clear voice. And we are grateful. And so it is.
Done this next song in a little while. Just do your best to jump in as much as you can. It's called What I Believe. It's a devotion tune. So if everything we see is only a dream, I must wake myself from this hallucination. 'Cause when we come awake, we understand that only love remains. Then we bring this love to every situation. And what I
Thank you. I'm always so blessed by our music when I'm here. So blessed. I decided I needed a joke this morning. I used to want one every Sunday morning, but I've gotten out of that habit. But this morning I needed a joke. So a Sunday school teacher posed a question to her class. She said, if I were to sell all of my possessions, my house, my car, and I donated all of that to charity and give all my money to the church, would that get me to heaven? And the children unanimously replied, no. And so the teacher then asked, if I were to keep the church clean, mow the lawn, and keep everything neat and tidy, would I get into heaven? Once again, the answer was a resounding no. And the teacher asked, well, then how can I get into heaven? And a quick-witted 5-year-old says, we have to die first. So how many of you were here last month when I showed the video about spiral dynamics? Quite a few of you. And so I invited you to examine where your worldview is, and to look at the worldviews of all the people that are around us, and to recognize that each worldview has its place and is perfect and right for those people that have that worldview at that time. And I mentioned that many of us in unity, thinking that we have evolved up into that green meme, look back at some of those previous worldviews and with disgust and dislike, without any understanding. We have no tolerance. We get angry. I talked about this, I guess it was just last Sunday in Merritt Island, and someone said, I just can't even begin to think about talking to one of those people. And I said, do you realize that you're being really red when you say that? So this morning I'm talking to you about changing your perspective and seeing through the eyes of love. The way that you and I see our world has a profound effect on every thought and feeling and action that you and I have or take. In our spiritual journey, perspective is not just the way we view the world, it's a spiritual practice that leads us to a deeper peace, a greater joy, closer connection with the divine. And so we're going to be exploring 4 ways that we can cultivate a loving perspective. We're going to talk about the power of perspective and the power of love. And, love is not just an emotion. Love is a power. We talk about it as being one of our 12 powers in unity. And we say it's the harmonizing power, the creative energy that shapes our lives. When we consciously choose to see through the eyes of love, we make the conscious decision to partner with the God of our being. We make the conscious decision to let that inner love that we can get to and touch, to let that come forth. Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore wrote, "We see with the eyes of spirit when we recognize the good in all things and all people." Wayne Dyer said it in another way. And he, for those of you who don't know him, he was a philosopher and a great teacher. He said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The Bible tells us this too. I'm always told I don't use enough Bible. But Paul said, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be ye transformed by changing your mind. Change your perspective. That's right out of Romans. And so sort of to illustrate this point of perspective, have you ever been someplace where there was a stained glass window and you were not in a place where you could see the beauty of it? That it just looked like lead lines and fragmented pieces of glass because you weren't standing in the right place where the light was shining through it? Two people can look at that same glass window and one of them will see beauty and the other one will see something that's chaotic, not pretty. I've been trying to do this because I'm finding driving is more of a, I don't know if the word is challenge, but I'm more frustrated because we have more, it seems like we have more traffic and there's more road work and they're putting in all those bike lanes and they're repairing places and it's just something everywhere you turn, it seems like there's so much traffic. And so what I've been doing to combat my feelings of frustration is as I pull out of my garage, which is a new thing this year that I could get my car in the garage. And I start right there and say, thank you, God, my car is cool. And as I drive down to the end of my street, I think, thank you for my nice, quiet cul-de-sac. And I get out there on the road and I see cars and I see a car that looks maybe really pretty and I think, what a beautiful car. And I see something else and I bless a pedestrian and I say, oh, look at those wonderful stoplights. I know that they're going to keep us all in order and I'm not going to get hit. And I just keep looking for things I can be grateful for. I'm changing my perspective from frustration to something that's, well, it's almost pleasurable. So this week, what I want to invite you to do is whenever you find yourself judging a situation, looking at it and thinking, pause and ask, what good can I recognize here? Even the smallest shift in attention opens the door for love to enter. When we watch television news or we see things on social media, I'm inviting you to say, what can I see good here? How can I see the God that's in that other person? You know, love is a spiritual practice. It doesn't happen automatically. I think it happens automatically with puppies. And you see children who exhibit just this bubbling up love. And occasionally you'll meet an individual who you just, when you recognize them, you recognize that they bubble with love and joy. But that's not most people. And so I'm saying that love is a spiritual practice. Eric Butterworth, who was a Unity minister, said, love is not something you do, it's something you are. Mother Teresa said, not all of us can do great things, but each one of us can do small things with great love if we do it with a practice. And what did Jesus say about love? This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. So you and I need to put into practice loving those people that are creating chaos in our world. Take a deep breath. You and I have to find a way to love even those who discourage or disgust us the most. We may not love their behaviors, but we must love them. We must love their essence. We must shine a light, our God light, to their God light. Otherwise, they may never find it. There was a woman whose name I don't remember, who came to this church, and this is probably 15 years ago, and she told me that after going to Eric Butterworth's church, that what she did, that she got on the bus every morning, and that the bus driver on her bus route, it was the same driver every morning. She said he was grumpy. He never smiled. He never said anything. So she heard this thing about love as a practice. So she made it her mission in life to smile at this bus driver. And she would get on the bus and she'd smile and say, "Thank you. Thank you for always being on time. Thank you for getting me to work." And soon she began to see a change. And first he just kind of nodded at her. And then one day he smiled. And then one day she heard him say something to another passenger. And all of a sudden his demeanor changed. And she said that the tenor on that bus changed from being grumpy commuters to being a bus that was filled with light and joy. Now, I am having trouble imagining a bus in New York City filled with love and joy because I've never experienced it. But can't you imagine that somebody could have that effect? And I think about a teacher, one of the teachers that one of my grandchildren had, and it was right over here on the school on Croton. I don't remember. I guess that was Croton Elementary. And I noticed that every time that the children would come in, she would greet them by name, and she'd kind of, she'd maybe just touch them on their shoulder. And what I recognized is that she always had kind words. She would notice if somebody had a new dress or a new shirt. And what I recognized when I visited as a grandparent was that her classroom almost felt like coming to church because it was a happy place. It was a place where everybody felt welcome and upbeat, and they were doing their best. And I know that didn't happen by accident. It happened because she put that practice of love into practice. I don't know where you work or where you volunteer or where you go and spend time, but I'm inviting you to do that. Maybe it's when you go to Publix that you smile and say thank you to the person who checks you out, or the person that goes to find something you're looking for. We have this opportunity to be the person that brings love into the world. It's a practice, and you and I are the ones that have to do it. Because if we don't do it, who's going to do it? I mean, all over, I'm sure that there are ministers and teachers that are saying the same thing, that if you and I don't express love, how can we expect the world to change? Now, I know that Stoney knows all about tuning forks. But if you strike a tuning fork that's like, that does the letter A, the note A, the sound of a 440. If you strike that 440 tuning fork, if you have another 440 tuning fork, it's going to start vibrating. That's what happens to love. When we practice it, we vibrate at love level, and we share it with somebody else, and we get it vibrating. So what I want you right now to think is that we can make this room vibrate with love. We can vibrate all the way out there into the internet land. That those people who are joining us online, that they can vibrate love.
And even different notes.
Even different notes.
Will vibrate. C will vibrate.
Oh, all of them will vibrate.
Yeah, because they're all in that note.
Oh.
All of them are in it.
Oh. Well, no, that's way more than I knew, and maybe more than I understand, but do you hear that?
That's unity.
It is unity. When you strike that tuning fork, because it has all the notes in it, all of the tuning forks will vibrate. Wow. And what I want to say is that love is the frequency that you and I need to be vibrating on. Love transforms the challenges that we have in our life. Myrtle Fillmore, our co-founder, said, when we hold thoughts of love, we align with the highest possible good, even in the face of adversity. Martin Luther King said, love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Slipping in a little Bible, again, Paul says, love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Are we seeing enemies out there in the chaos? Yeah. Yeah. Some of us are seeing enemies. And can you get it that your disgust, your dislike, your hatred, your negative feelings do not do anything to transform them or to change them? It is only through love that we can change them. It is only through love that we can make this a better place. Now, I'm not going to stand up here and tell you that I know exactly how that happens. But I do know that when we focus on love, things change. I've told a story a number of times about a colleague that I had at work that I didn't get along with, and they didn't get along with me. They didn't like me. I didn't like them. I would do anything not to work on one of their projects. They wouldn't want me on one of their projects. And I, going to Unity, recognized that I had a bad attitude. I had a bad perspective. I took a picture. I stole a picture of this person off of a chart on the wall. And I taped that, I put that picture between two little cards that said, expect a miracle. And I sealed it in there. And I sat it on my desk. And every day I looked at that and I thought, bless you, Susan. I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. I behold the Christ in you. That same thing that we say to our children. I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. I behold the Christ in you. And eventually we became working colleagues. I could work on her projects. She would even request me to work on one of her projects. Love changed it. And you wouldn't think just looking at a little business card that had a picture taped inside of it and saying, I love you and I bless you, would change it. But it changed me, and that changed our relationship. It's what you and I can do. So I expect all of us to get pictures of those people that we dislike and send them love. You might want to tape it inside a piece of paper that says expect a miracle, because that's what we'll be expecting. We consider Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, and when he got out, he chose love and forgiveness over bitterness and revenge. He said, resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. His choice to lead his nation with love and reconciliation rather than resentment brought healing and unity to millions. His story is a testament to the power that you and I hold when we choose love in the face of adversity. So my practical suggestion for this is that when we're faced with that difficult person or situation that we are faced with, that we say, I love you, I bless you, I affirm you, I see the Christ in you. I release you to your highest good. And notice how your heart begins to soften, how you can begin to see them as a multidimensional human instead of a one-dimensional bad person. Wasn't the words I was thinking of. Yes, that's a good word. That wasn't what I was thinking of either. There's this ripple effect that love has when we do this love and we sound that note of love, that it impacts our world. It doesn't just impact us. James Stillett Freeman was a poet laureate for Unity, and he said, a loving thought is not lost. It touches and changes everything it contacts. Desmond Tutu wrote, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. You know, the early church that began after the death of Jesus experienced the power of collective love. Those who believed the same came together, and they would, if one of their community had a problem, they would go sell something to give money to that person. They would take care of them. And you and I see this happening. We see it like when we have one of these, there's hurricanes that destroys things. People rush in to help. People whose homes are not damaged, they open their homes. People cook for others. People travel to bring meals. Tide sends a truck so they can wash clothes. I read about this in a Unity newsletter that was online. And this was a long time ago. I don't remember the church where this was, but the minister had this kind of lesson. And so one of the members took it upon themselves to start writing little notes of appreciation. You are loved, you are enough. And leaving them for people. And other people in the congregation started doing that. And that church, which had been a church divided, it had experienced a church split. There were people were not coming to church. It was low attendance. The attitude in the church, the vibration of love in the church became so strong that the chairs began to fill up. So if you want to see the seats in here full, you got to vibrate love so that whoever walks through that door feels love. Can we do that? Yes. Yeah, we can do that. That's how we transform lives. So find a way to start a kindness chain within your family, within your workplace, within your community. Every time somebody does something thoughtful, somebody picks that up and then does something thoughtful for somebody else. So today we've looked at the idea of seeing through the eyes of love, having the perspective of love. And the power of perspective invites us to see the beauty and good in all people, in all circumstances. Love as a spiritual practice calls on us to do something daily that's loving. Transforming challenges through love shows us that adversity can be a doorway to grace and greater love. And the ripple effect of love shows us that you and I, if we have a loving perspective, we can change this church, we can change this community of Melbourne, of Brevard County, of Florida, of the United States, of the world. So as we leave this sacred space where we have felt love today, I hope you take that feeling with you. And this week, when something is uncomfortable, when something pushes a button, I hope you say, how can I see this differently? How can I see this person differently? How can I see this situation differently? How can I look through the eyes of love? And if you and I do that, we will become beacons of light and healing and hope. Let's close with prayer. Loving Spirit, open my eyes that I may see all things and all people through the lens of your infinite love. Guide my words, my thoughts, my actions to reflect the love that transforms, heals, and unlifts. May I be a channel of your love. May I be a channel of your peace. May I change the world with love. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Beth. All right, now is the time in our service when we affirm our prosperity and sing a song about gratitude and abundance. And we'll actually make the offering at the end of the service as we leave, so no need to do that right now. But as you leave and make your offerings, make sure you take an affirmation. I keep forgetting to say that. Just pick one up and trust that it's the right and perfect one for you today. We are going to bless the offering after we sing our song. But first, our prosperity affirmation. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. I am grateful. Please stand and sing with us. Reverend Beth talked about having the right kind of attitude. This is attitude of gratitude. I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude of gratitude. I thank the universe for each new day, whether it's sunny or it's pouring rain, in any situation, time or place. My grateful heart creates a state of grace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude of gratitude. The darkness taught me how to praise the light. Wrongness made me hunger for what's right. I haven't found a place where I don't see heaven's blessings pouring down on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude of gratitude. I won't be waiting when my ship comes in. Won't trade my here and now for something then. I'm finding treasure in the little things. It doesn't matter what tomorrow brings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude of gratitude. When Jesus fed the hungry multitude, he did it with a grateful attitude. Although it looked like there was not enough, he thanked the Father for abundant love. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude of gratitude. I used to cry for deliverance, send desperate pleas to the heavens. And it wasn't until I gave up and got still I could see all the gifts I'd been given. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude, I've got an attitude of gratitude, gratitude.
And it's with that attitude of gratitude that we bless each gift and bless each giver, knowing that they will do God's work, that they will bless this community, and that they will come back and bless each giver. And so it is. Amen.
And so it is. And aren't we grateful for Reverend Beth? And for these amazing musicians I have behind me, for the help in the booth at the back, for our prayer chaplains who are here to pray with you after the service, our board members, and everyone else that helps in ways big and small. Speaking of helping, we have a food drive going. It didn't make the newsletter. For the rest of this year, through the holidays, please bring in non-perishable food items. There's a wagon in the hall right by the Hope Room. Just place them in the wagon. I will get them to the sharing center, okay? I think that's all we really need to say. There is a who, why, what wall out there in hospitality and bulletin boards here in the hallway. Please look at them for more information about the things that are included in your bulletin. You have announcements in your bulletin, more details out there, all right? Let's say our prayer for protection. Divine love as me. Oh, that's a prosperity affirmation. Prayer for protection. There's the real prayer for protection. All right. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. Please take hands across the aisle and we'll sing our peace song together.